Who are they? Who are they? People keep saying that, oh, it's they, them, and they can never name names. But I figure all out, um, and I got confirmation. And who are they? I work with Doge, fraction of it, as a co-creator for the Doge team to figure out who and who's taking money, who's stealing from the American people, who is scheming the federal grant system. And it categorized a perfect scenario where I got all the answers, but it wasn't 100% confirmed. Okay, so who are they? It's your local Masonic lodges. It could be the Shriners, it could be the Scottish Rite, it could be the Orange Lodges over there in the UK, and so on. Okay, they move billions of dollars through US aid out of the federal government through they call it charity work, but they're moving a shit ton of money through accounting firms that's all interconnected with different groups of people, different like people in the Middle East, we can say, like the Rothschild family. They took over fraction of New Jersey and they move billions of dollars every year. We're talking non-stop money. So you got the Freemasons, the Shriners, the yellow, orange lodges out in the UK, and they're all interconnected, moving billions of dollars out of the federal government. And then you have that money goes into the evangelical groups of people, okay? They do most of the laundering of this money through control, influence, as well as control community watch groups, okay? And infiltration of those groups. They can't have people saying too much and they can't have people worshiping too much. So they have to make it look legit. So it goes US aid, churches, charity work, and accounting services. It all goes down into one big slush fund of criminality. And so that's how they target people, and that's how they frame people as bad people. Okay, they have to have a bad person out there. So guess who is funding neo-Nazis? Guess who's funding pro-black groups of people inside the United States of America? It's the Southern Poverty Law Center. All that data that was collected through Doge was given to the FBI. The FBI figured out that the Southern Poverty Law Center was laundering and taking a bunch of charity money to fund neo-Nazi groups as well as radicalized extremist groups inside the United States of America to gather information on people inside the community. But in actuality, these control community mobs, they were using the Southern Poverty Law Centers, they were using these extremist black groups of people and these extremists to target their enemies. So if you were an enemy of Mossad or the Freemasonic lodges inside your state or county or so on, they would assign neo-Nazi against you. They would assign pro-black groups against you. They would assign community college groups of students after you, because they were using those community colleges to not just create charitable work, but they were also laundering a lot of money and giving like student grant loans for their specific kind of students, so that they were creating a collective group of just criminality. So I figured that out here in Brazil. after I got arrested, they humiliated me, they mocked me, they tortured, and all really bad stuff happened to me. And they had these Middle Eastern people wearing like a police outfit, just looking at me like after torturing me, like just looking at me like, see, see, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna keep getting tortured. And now I feel like I feel like I'm just, I might be getting sick or something. I'm not sure. But I had evangelical groups of people shaming me in prison. All these groups of people that I just named shaming me in prison. Uh, so they're criminals, man. They're watching you. They're monitoring. They're the Palantir groups of people. They're creating one huge database because they launder billions and billions and billions of dollars, and they're scared. They're afraid of getting caught up with their lies and their criminality and their mobbing and human trafficking and stalking and sex trafficking and psychologically messing with people. Uh, but these people are evil, man. These people are fucking evil like you would not believe. They're everywhere. They're watching each other's back like you would not believe. Because if one group falls, everybody else falls. Because they're all doing the same freaking thing. Just follow the money. It's one big ass club. Community mobbing, sex trafficking, sex work, micromanaging people, micromanaging their beliefs, micromanaging their behavior, micromanage their entire freaking life. They're watching you, man, and they're scared. Their whole system depends on the lie that they keep feeding it every freaking day. They're everywhere. They got schools everywhere. They got places everywhere. Their students have to be within the civil police force, have to be inside the federal government. They got a fall guy everywhere, all branches of the government and the military. I have no clue who is gonna put a stop to this, but I'm done, man. I figured out what the game is, who's getting paid, and I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. I'm done. Like, there's nothing that I can do because these people are viciously evil, man. And they're trying to hide behind God through religion. Like, see, I'm the blessed one here. I have all the money. See, look at all my money. Look at all my women. Look at all this big family. We're fruitful. We're fruitful. We're this. We're that. Like, we're blessed people. We have the law. We got the law. We got the judges. We got the money. We got the house. We got the family. This is how God would bless all of us and protect us. Ooh, man. Now they're using AI. They're using AI influencers to shape people's behaviors and mind through psychological warfare. And social media is just bots after bots after bots after bots and after bots. Like, I'm done with this shit, man. I figured out what I needed to figure out, and this is, God is coming. And if I know this information, if God gave me access to this, imagine what God haven't told me about. Yeah, man. They're in your local county. They're everywhere, every fucking where. Their life depends on following you and harassing you. Trust me, I know who they are. I have the documents.